Hello.
Welcome. I'm sorry, I put that there. I was hoping you'd kick it over. Okay. Please sit down. Welcome to Sydney. Now, is this your first time to Australia?
No, this is the second time to Australia, but first time in Sydney.
Wow, well, welcome to Sydney. Sydney, give her a big round of applause. At SMASH, we're really glad to have you here, and we couldn't be more excited to see you out on the stage and give everyone out here an opportunity to be able to ask you a question or just see you up, in person. Have you had a good time at the convention so far? Like, have you met any people who just cried when they saw you, like, from happiness, of course?
Yes, I get a lot of warm welcome in the morning from my makeup panel. And some fans send me like a small gift, like because they know now my health is not good, so they said like the thing that's good to my health, something like that. It's very
really
warm
sweet.
welcome. Yes.
We do care about our people here, so that's really sweet of them. Make sure you get security to check it. Make sure there's no poison in there. If there's chocolate, I'll check it for you. Make sure that it's the proper chocolate to eat. You may not get any back.
Be careful, you get bad.
Too late.
Yes, I think so. I'm just kidding. I'm not that mean, okay?
I told her to be mean to me before. So, on the SMASH website, it says that you went to WCS, which is the World Cosplay Summit. And now it says that you were there 2007 and 2008, but that's not right, is it?
No, Thailand representative 2007 and 2009.
And 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in 2009, that was Australia's very first year to go to the World Cosplay Summit over in Nagoya, which means you would have seen some Australians over there. Do you remember seeing them at all? It was a long time ago.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'll give you a little bit of a reminder. Our very first World Cosplay Summit team that went over there, one of the people who was in it, her name is Tsubaki. And she was last year's representative as well, and she's at this convention today. Has anyone seen Tsubaki today? She's dressed as Buddha. Well, it's laughter. I'm assuming some people have. She actually is. So you actually got to go to WCS with an Australian representative. Do you find when you're at these large international cosplay competitions that you get along with the other teams? Is there a friendly vibe there, or are people quite aggressive and angry and cold?
Before the competition, they're quite a little bit serious because they need to prepare a lot of things, but they are still friendly. But after finish the competition, they are like crazy. they look like everything is finished, and after that we have a party and no more cool looking or something like that. They are so cute.
It's amazing what sake can do, isn't it?
Like you now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's lovely.
Hang on, not being cool anymore. Ouch.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
You know what?
What?
No, I just mean, I know.
Oh, yes, I do know. Oh, yeah. Wow, I should have had more sleep last night. Now, you've been a judge at a couple of different cosplay competitions. Now, did this start out when you were in Thailand, or was your first judging overseas?
First judging?
Yeah, so when there's a cosplay competition, have you been able to judge it before?
Yes, but the first judging is maybe 10 years ago.
Wow. Have there been many interesting countries that you've been able to travel to be able to be a judge?
Yes, now I think I travel more than 20 countries or more than that to be the judge. The first time I think I judging for Korea, WCS Korea. Selection.
Wow, that's incredible. Do you find the fan base changes a lot in each of these countries? Like, do you find that, in, say, Korea, for example, people are a lot more friendly or, angry, or do you find that the cosplay community really brings people together in a way that they're all very similar?
Actually, they are quite similar. They are very friendly and warm welcome. But for me, I think in Australia and Europe, the fan is more polite.
Okay, yeah.
But in Asia, they're quite
Aggressive?
not that aggressive, but a little bit crazy. Like,
What do you prefer? do you like it more when people are like crazy, or do you like the polite people?
both is okay. Both is okay. We have people to help us, but it's just very impressive. Like different type, but it's still very fun.
Yes.
To have a chat together, exchange a lot of experience about cosplay, anime, manga, something like that.
Wow.
Funny, but I did not like this. I still not like this character. But after that, have one episode when he started to cry.
You're like, weakness, yes.
I think he very cute. He very cute, and yeah, just fall in love, something like that.
So in your photo shoot, have you done the crying scene
Yes.
with this?
Yes.
Oh, good.
But did
good.
not upload it.
Okay. it's in your private
It's
file.
so bad. Everything.
Did you actually cry real tears, or was that part of cosplay? Like, did you actually have to put like bits of glue? Or? Eye drops.
Yes,
Eye drops.
eye drop.
Okay. You didn't have to like think of like a dead pet or something like that. Sorry for anyone who's just lost a pet recently. I apologise. Wow. Now, talking about your cosplay and how you pick these characters mainly because of their personality and how they affect you. There's a lot that goes into then bringing that out so that people can see it. You've got social media, you've got the photography you have to pick, as well as all the effort they have to put into getting dressed up in a way that represents that character. Do you find that there's one thing that's more important? Like, do you find having a good, Instagram account or having someone who actually knows how to use a camera properly is more important than, say, having a really good cosplay? Or if the character suits you more, is that important? Like, in the whole process, how do you find each level?
Actually, we need to start to have the character we like, and after that, just find the detail to make the costume. And you need to know that character. And about the camera, I don't think much, but like I did not choose the cameraman, but just my friend helped me to take a photo. But we need to work together. Like I always tell them to please watch this animation that I will cosplay, so you will know the feeling of this character.
Wow, so you go that deep. The people you're working with, you're like, you need to know my character so you can actually represent it properly.
We need to work together. So when they take a photo, it will not look like a doll, But like that picture is no feeling, no pose, no action. I don't like something like that. I prefer a drama scene more than the portrait picture.
So is location really important as well for photo shoot?
Also very important. Like if I cosplay Masuoka Rin, I will go to swimming pool. And I also cosplay Kaneki before. But that time I found very good photographer. Then he just the location is not very good, just like a car parking. But he can set up the light, very good, and use the water spray around my background.
Wow.
Yes, and the photo look very awesome.
So it has a lot to do with technical skill of the person who's taking the photograph.
It will make the photo look more interesting, something like that. Many effects, but no Photoshop.
Yes.
It look very real.
One time when I was in Japan, I was looking out of my room, and there was actually a school's pool out the back, and straight away I think free, of course. And then just behind it was a 7-Eleven, and they had a whole bunch of Attack on Titan things at the 7-Eleven. And pretty much everywhere you walk around, you do see quite a lot of specific anime references or manga references, and it is really endemic to that region. Do you find if a series is really popular where you are, it affects how much you want to do it? Like, do you find that the popularity has an effect on if you want to do it more so, or is it some not so popular ones that you find you like as well?
Sorry,
That was a terrible question, wasn't it?
No, I'm sorry, I'm not much understand.
Yeah, that's the story of my life. I was being mean to me instead of you being mean to me this time. Do you pick characters that are popular?
Popular in that time or not?
Yes.
Yeah? I did not pick because it's popular, but because it's popular in that time. So some friends tell me, suggest me to know that animation.
Okay.
So it's like the same time, but it's not because it's popular. It's because it touched my heart or something like that.
Yeah,
that's why I cosplay.
When did you first start cosplaying? When did you first start thinking of wanting to cosplay as well?
Okay, we will come back to the long time ago. Because I started to cosplay in 2000.
Wow.
2000.
That's 16 years, yeah.
16 years. That time I'm still very young and I'm like a bookworm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know anything about the crazy things
Yes.
like this, we are now. Yes, and then I feel maybe a little bit boring. We study every day, we work hard for examination, competition, or something like that. Mm-hmm.
So is this like a break away from your study? So it was like, I'm like studying way too hard, I need to do something different, and then cosplay was an escape for you?
That time is still not, but when I know cosplay, that time I still think it's, what is it? It's like a very crazy thing. One day you wear very, strange costume and walk around city, and other people look at you. It's long time ago, so not many people know. No, I should say no one know what cosplay is that time. So I think it's very crazy. Why you need to do that? Why you need to spend a lot of money to buy some costume? And why you waste a lot of time to make this? But still have something, I don't know why. I think it's interesting.
Has it changed a lot in Thailand now? Do people look at it completely different to when you first started?
You mean?
Well, less people saying why you're wasting your time and money, more people actually understanding why you do what you do?
Now they understand because it's like a hobby. Because now many parents, they try to understand what their children want, and they think this is okay, this is a good thing because they can go to the event and make friends, and they can go to the stage. From the shy children, they never go to stage or have a performance, but now they change a lot. So the parent will change their mind. They think, maybe cosplay is not bad. It's not a bad thing. Mm-hmm.
That's really nice to know that actually happens. Have you got an idol or someone that you look up to, someone who inspired you to be at the level that you're at now?
You mean cosplayer?
Yes, yeah.
I can say everybody is my idol.
Wow. That's such an open answer. That's fantastic. So even when you see people sitting out here and they're, something really elaborate to something really basic, that still inspires you to want to keep on doing what you're doing and be better at what you do as well?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and the first time you start to cosplay, it's not easy. Because like I said before, the costume, you need to wear the costume that you never wear before. It's quite strange thing. And then you need to decide to cosplay and come to the convention. That time maybe someone, no friend, they did not know anything about cosplay, but they love this character. And then they decide to cosplay and come to join the convention. I think they are very blessed,
Do you still get nervous? Do you still get nervous?
Now?
Yeah.
Yes, every time.
Really?
Because in the normal day, normal life, you cannot be this character. But when you can cosplay, and it's like a freedom when you cosplay. You can be the character you like. So it's it's maybe not nervous, but it's too happy. Very excited and very happy to cosplay.
Do you find your personality is very different when you are in cosplay to
Yes.
what you are like normally?
Yes, very much.
So what do you like normally?
Normally, I can say I'm very, very shy person.
Wow.
I hate when we study, we need to present your work at the front row. You need to come to this stage like this, and you need to present your work, something like that.
Or like on the stage, or
when you study, right?
Yes.
That time, I hate it very much. When I go on stage, I cannot say anything. It's very scary for me. I'm scared, or maybe teacher will scold me or something like that. But now everything is changed.
Yeah.
I can speak. I can look at you guys. I'm very happy to be here on stage, and I can talk. I can talk with you.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's so scary. Has there been a stage where you've been on stage or been in the public eye where a lot of people can see you, and you've had something fail or something not happen that you expected, say part of your prop breaks or something goes wrong? Has there been a time in your life where that's happened?
Long time ago, it's always happened.
Tell me.
What?
I won't tell anyone else, just tell me.
Oh my god.
Are you happy to talk about it?
Yeah, it's
Question
okay.
over here. Hang on, I'll just come down. What's your name?
Dax.
Okay, Dax. So when did you start getting into cosplay?
I started to cosplay since 2016 or 16 years ago.
We asked that already, didn't we? Audience, you wasted your question. One more question. Okay, we've got one just here. This will be the last one. What was your name?
Vivian.
This is Vivian.
Hi, I want to ask, you have cosplay a lot of character, and do you have a favorite one that when you cosplay him or her, you have a unique experience or something? Thank you.
My favorite cosplay? My favorite cosplay, actually all of the character I cosplay before is my favorite character, but now the most I love is the Mikoto from K.
Do we have fans out there? Well, everyone, please give Yuegene a big round of applause. It's been fantastic.